we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
Thank you, JP, for that short introduction.
Oh, you're welcome.
You never know what you're going to get from JP.
You don't.
One time it's a long, drawn out.
Never shuts up, and then next time.
Then he's going to talk something about sports.
Welcome back. I'm swallowing my food and watching Pokemon. Is that did I nail it, JP?
Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
You can turn Chip's mic over there.
Oh,
if you want.
keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Welcome back to Saturday morning Shock Joxx, brought to you by local McDonald's, ktcbroadcasting.com. This morning we are live on Facebook, not on YouTube this morning. Switching over, trying that out. We're going to try a couple different streaming services here in the next couple weeks. Just follow the links online. We'll have them up and ready. You go to ktcbroadcasting.com. Just click on the big artwork. It'll take you straight to where our broadcast is anyway. So far, let's see if this might not be the. Yeah, this should be the one. No, that's not the one. We're going the other way. Anyway, I gotta find that. I thought it was the last game. It was the last game. I just missed. Anyway, Terry, update. My youth basketball team is now 4-1 in first place over at Shelby City Parks. Raptors.
The one you lost was rigged.
It was.
I heard.
It was.
It was rigged.
Lost by 1 point, Terry. We missed 48 shots in the game.
Darn. What's the final score? 6-5?
18-17.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit more than I thought, then.
We averaged about 35, and we had a bad shooting night.
That happens. It's about like Boston against the Lakers the other night.
We pulled up, I tell you, 48 shots. In fact, we missed 22 more shots than the other teams took. We won the rebounding battle, 40-21. We won the turnover battle, 17-7. Still got beat.
You still have to put it in the hole.
It was.
Didn't the Lakers go to Boston and beat them without
They
LeBron
did.
James? Same
That's
thing.
it's kind of hard to get used to that.
But my boys are pretty good. I got a couple of good guards, but our defense is really good. The boys, when I say the boys, the guards, they like one of them thinks he's Steph Curry, and the other one I can't remember who he told me he was the other night. He might have said LaMelo, Terry. And so they've shot a lot of threes, and they hadn't made a lot, but they've made a few, and they get excited. So if you get after we lost, I'm like, all right, guys, let's cut back the threes. If you're open, let's bust it. That's fine if you catch a pass, but I don't want to see any threes. They only took like 2 threes. Well, last night or Thursday night, I forgot to tell them that.
Oh, so
They took full advantage.
Wow.
Before I could.
That's right.
That's your fault.
We're not even halfway through
It's
the
the
first
coach's
quarter. They had
fault.
shot like 10 threes.
We was only doing that for one game, and it all changed in this.
They didn't.
You give them the game plan. You didn't give them that.
There was no.
Or at least they listened.
It was wide open. They didn't care from that. But they had fun and played good. And then it was actually against the team that beat us. And I told them, we're going for revenge here, and that's what we're fighting for or whatever. But so they came out swinging in that one. This is the game we lost, and this game we lost. I want to pull up a little. It's fun. I'm gonna let it play while we talk some sports here and stuff too.
Well, this don't even look fair in the middle.
Well, my team's the white team.
Oh, you're just going.
That's what I'm saying.
Bale's down here trying to score. So our opening tip, Terry, and Austin. We didn't work on this one. So our game plan is to get the ball to one of the kids that can't really get an open shot or score. So I park them down here on the block, and if one of our guys can get it, we'll get it down there for a shot. We don't get it on this play, but Austin's had a couple shots that hadn't got in. And so there's he missed one on the game. We missed 48. But we missed that. The other team in this game, Terry, you know how when the referees go this way, no, go this way. Well, they did that to us, and the whole team went down there, and then they let them hand the ball in, and they got a wide open layup of our defense on the other end of the court, and we lost by 1 point.
1 point. So I take it they don't really call traveling in this league.
Gosh, Tom, they're not.
All right, they don't call it. They don't call it in the NBA either, Tom. It's no big deal.
Fourth, fifth, and sixth
No,
grade.
I'm just saying it would be hard for me because some idiot would be out there screaming about it.
Oh, they do it early.
Nobody.
Yeah, or it gets called in an inopportune time when it ain't never called any other time.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's called if it affects the play, like it is.
And then they tell you,
They get a
call
small
it both
travel.
ways.
They do call travels. They do call double dribbles and all that stuff. It's just egregious stuff. But
If he's like going to score or something.
But anyway, I was going to show you. So Terry, I had the last play of the game. I got the timeout called, and this is what we drew up. All right, so real quick. Well, now they have the ball 7 seconds. We get a steal here. So I'm watch me calling a timeout here. Terry, you remember the girl the other day? The video I showed you. This is me.
Don't feel bad.
I'm a foot behind his head, and he let like 3 seconds go off the
I
clock.
had a guy last night doing me like that, Kevin. I mean, I did not see him. I didn't hear him. And he was like, I was calling timeout for the last 5 seconds.
All right, so our basket is this end. You see where I'm standing, all right? My 2 best scorers are the ones that are at half court. They messed up. They were supposed to crisscross and then go deep, and then we're going to throw it deep because the little 3 right here at half court, he's faster than anybody on the court, and he gets to everything. So I told him to throw it as far as you can. I said, I don't care if it bounces. He'll go get it. So the play, and then the other kid's the other good scorer. So I got my 2 scorers basically going deep, like running deep routes here with 3 seconds left, and my quarterback throwing it in. So here's the play we got to win the game, and well, Zach, you got to. We'll play some audio. You might hear Dad or somebody in the background. We'll go with it. Go ahead, Zach. Hit the button. All right. Inbound play. Throw it deep. Boom. Complete. Lost ball.
You know that was heartbreaking
Lost
for
ball
him.
one, Terry.
You know he was heartbreaking. You know he's heartbroken. His wide open.
He is wide open.
He was. He
That's
laid
just
down and
sad.
cried, and I had to pull him off the court.
Oh,
Poor kid, but he's been our MVP. He's the one that missed. He's our leading scorer. I mean, everything worked. We couldn't. It just couldn't buy it. There was a witch sitting on top of that basket that night. It just boom, 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 boom. We had an inbound play. We missed one earlier. You know where you draw them up.
I mean, number one, you got to give the kid credit for just catching.
Yeah.
Down there.
The throw, the pass was even better than that.
That's
I mean,
what
you
I'm
have to get it
saying.
down the court. So
The kid that caught it, Nehemiah Hopper, he's the fullback on the football team for him. So good hands there for Neo. But he's got really good hands. And I can't tell which hand he shoots with, Terry. He shoots both handed. He pulls threes and it just comes out. I'm like, I really don't know which hands he's shooting with, but it goes in and I just he does a good job. And then and Max Francis, our other second scorer. Then our third guy, Jalen Brooks, there he's like our Scottie Pippen. Like once I do the stat sheets tonight, everything is 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 across the board, and he does pretty good. So I'm gonna give told the guys I'd give them a shout out.
There you go.
This morning. I do these games are posted on YouTube. You can go and watch them. I don't have Thursday night's game per se ready and loaded, but I do have our MVP from the game there, Terry. So, and I'm going to show you the play next week because I haven't got it upload on YouTube. So her and another little girl, they come in and their job, we'll run a triangle and 2 with the girls, and they'll chase the ball basically in double team. So those guys right there dribbling, they're not used to. Why are these 2 little girls running at us? And they cause havoc. Well, one of the plays they got to steal something. We ended up getting the ball. And it was a play in the game. We were up for a little bit, and they made like 2 or 3 passes in a row. One of them got the rebound, passed it to Bell. Bell passed it to the scorer, got the assist. It was all one big play. Play of the game, perfect. And what's funny about it is I give the guys a game ball. So what she's holding is the game ball.
Is that a like KTC broadcasting ball?
No, it's just a little rubber balls that blow up and we write on them. But
Oh.
anyway, no, they're not sponsored. The basketballs aren't.
Terry wanted one.
Well, I was getting ready to say.
But what's neat about
put
it,
that over next to my steak.
I don't
stuff.
give the game balls to the next game so I can count up the stats, and I usually give it whoever had the hustle stats the more. I don't give them the best scores because I got the same 2 kids score all the points for the most part. But anyway,
and I'm glad you said that, Kevin, because there's a lot more to basketball than just scoring.
I have to explain this to the kid I just said that does all the Scottie Pippen type stuff. He gets so upset the other 2 don't pass it to him, and I'm like,
Well, the offense isn't designed like that. Quarterbacks, and I had to
Yeah.
explain it to them football style. I was like, quarterbacks, wide receivers. I said, right now you're playing fullback and tight end. Sometimes you're going to score, sometimes you're not. You got to understand that. And they raised the goals up to 10 foot. My daughter and the little girl can't get it there. And so I try to explain to them, guys, you're not going to score. You have to do other things. So in defense, that's why they're double teaming, chasing the ball. They take the ball out of bounds all the time. And so the game we lost, I didn't give them a game ball for the next one. They were upset. They wanted to be undefeated. I was like, all right, I'll hold it off the game ball. And then I'll wait till the next game, give it to them, like I said, so I can count the stats. Well, I went back and watched that one and then watched the next one. So I had 2 to give away Thursday night. And the girls did pretty good. Lost one. The one kid that should have got it had a really bad attitude in the second game, so I'm not going to give it to him for that. So I wrote the girls' names down before the game started. And by God, Terry, if they didn't play the best game they played all year and then made the offensive player of the year for us with that play. And so I wrote their names on the balls before it started, and they walked out there and then earned them a little bit later. But the other kid, Thursday night, I don't have the stats for it. He hit 5 threes Thursday night. You know how I was talking about, you want to tell him to stop shooting at some point. He was 2 of 10 at a certain point. And I didn't say anything. We were up. He kept shooting. I didn't say anything. He went boom, boom, boom. He made 3 straight. And now he's all from 5 of 13. Then he heat checked the last 2 from pretty deep, but he wouldn't have made those last 3 if I'd have been like, hey, come on out, stop shooting.
Yeah.
So my thing is someone who played and liked to shoot, don't tell your shooters to stop shooting.
That's right.
Let them
Be a
shoot.
shooter.
They'll catch it.
Are
And then
you
he
a
ended up hitting
scorer
5
or are
threes.
you a shooter?
He had 5
there's a
threes,
difference.
23 points, and he ended up outscoring the other team with his 3-pointers alone.
Or you can be Draymond Green and do everything.
And then complain because Steph won't throw you the ball.
Yeah.
But anyway, congratulations to the girls. I'll have those videos for the girls. I'll show you the play of the week next week. I'm going to make a little highlight for it and make the play. But Terry, college basketball. How's your